Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. So, yeah, this is actually after the fact. So this is the replay mode. So I am recording this after the race, and it was literally the most boring race I ever done in my life. You'll see why in a second. But at this point, we had like 8 people sign up, and I saw there's a bunch of people around my skill level, so I thought, this might be a little bit interesting, but nope. To start with, we got number 5 running into somebody back, and then he took himself out of race, so we're down to 7 people racing. And we're about to get under the way here. And you're about to see very quickly why this ended up being one of the most boring races I ever done on iRacing. And here we go into the first corner here. Really no one else to worry about, but yeah, we got a couple people now pitting for damage repair, and then bam, we got 2 fast people crashing into each other and shit like that. Very easy P2, and it's literally like this the rest of the race. I'm really only recording this for documentation purpose. And yeah, not all the races on iRacing, it's gonna be very sassy. Some of them are just straight up boring like this, when you had no one else to race with for literally 20 minutes. So yeah, it was very boring. Only really, during the recording of this one for documentation purpose, and she has something to upload to the YouTube, to fill in the, fill in this time slots, because I just spend some time racing this, I just spend 45 minutes during this slot, so I'm just trying to get something back from this. But yeah, it was literally one of the most boring races I ever done. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and be quiet and let you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you guys are able to learn something from this. I literally didn't do too much in this one. I took my time, I'm shit kind of messing around at this point, came away from number 7, and I really didn't do that much. So yeah, if you want to learn my laps or whatever, go for it. So yeah, we did lose a little bit of time toward the end of this one, but yeah, about to conclude the world most boring race ever, here shortly. Yeah, sorry about that, but it's all I got for y'all. Don't worry, had the time to redo this one, so this is what y'all are gonna have to get for now. Yeah, we lost like 3 or 4 seconds to the guy behind me, but it's good enough for P2 at least. It's still funny how this race played it out for me. Coming up to the finish line here shortly. And here we are, got P2 finish out of this. Never saw another car in this one, so fun stuff. All right, everybody. Right. Before you even got under the way, we had this. We had this going on here. So yeah, this guy's like, yeah, speeding up and then slamming into the beset. So completely ruined the race for 5 set here. And then we're under the way here, and we got the number 2 game loose and took out before, who was also pretty quick. So yeah, fun stuff. And they're both trying to get back to midway, but they both got damaged. And they had to come to the pit row to get fisted. And then number 6 gonna go for the spin. That guy was struggling in this one. Having difficult time braking. And then we got number 5, who's gonna spin out. And that was it. Very, 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 very boring. What am I missing? That's wherever yeah, so that was incredibly boring, but we got it done here, so there you have it. Hope you're enjoying that. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Alright.